Indonesia has a new president. Joko Widodo was sworn in as president on Monday at the National Parliament building in Jakarta. Leaders of Australia, Malaysia, and Singapore attended the swearing-in ceremony. So did America's top diplomat, Secretary of State John Kerry. By the middle of the day, thousands of people had gathered on Jakarta's main streets to welcome the new leader and celebrate his swearing-in. Celebrations included a parade, a rock music show, and the release of paper lanterns into the night sky. Joko Widodo does not have ties to the Indonesian political establishment. His election is being celebrated as a turning point in the world's third-largest democracy. The former businessman had become a highly popular politician. He is Indonesia's seventh president. There are huge expectations for the new president. His election has created a sense of hope and change in Indonesia. But President Widodo will face difficult issues. Alexius Jemadu is a professor at Pelita Harapan University in Indonesia. He says, "I think his biggest challenge is going to be how to defend his policies and how to get the support of members of parliament, especially those that are on the other side of the political spectrum." Mr. Widodo won the presidential election with 53% of the vote nationwide, but he does not control a majority in Indonesia's parliament. Recently, parliament voted to cancel direct election for local government leaders. The vote has fueled fears that the president's opponent could block his programs and refuse to approve money to carry out his proposal. Economic growth in Indonesia is the lowest it has been in 5 years. That is partly because of reduced demand for oil and other commodities. The new president is hoping for a growth rate of 7%. He has promised to improve transportation and other infrastructure and carry out delayed reforms. Mr. Widodo has also promised to raise the price of fuel by 50%. The move is politically unpopular, but it is expected to save the government almost $13 billion a year. Yohanes Sulaiman teaches at Indonesia's National Defense University. He says the new leader's concern with local and national issues is likely to leave little room for foreign policy concern. He said Mr. Widodo needs to get things done, which makes things that foreign policy will be his last priority. It seems that is what he is focusing on at this point, more economic growth. President Widodo is expected to be less of an internationalist than former President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono. However, the new president has repeatedly stated his support for an independent and active foreign policy. He has also promised to make Indonesia into a center for the international sea trade. Mr. Widodo spoke about this idea after his swearing-in on Monday. He said, "As captain of the ship, I invite all Indonesians on board to sail together towards a prosperous Indonesia." I'm Nisa Ulkhaira Erzag. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Not too bad.
Do you come to this restaurant often?
I've been here a couple of times, but I don't come on regular basis. What have you been up to?
I'm pretty busy at work these days, but otherwise everything is great.
Well, have a good evening.
You too.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Not too bad.
Do you come to this restaurant often?
I've been here a couple times, but I don't come on a regular basis. What have you been up to?
I'm pretty busy at work these days, but otherwise everything is great.
Well, have a good evening.
You too. It's nice to meet you. My name is Jack.
I'm Steve. It's a pleasure to meet you.
What was your name again?
Steve,
So, Steve, what do you do for a living?
I work at a public library. How about you?
I'm a university student.
That's great. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Jack.
I'm Steve. It's a pleasure to meet you.
What was your name again?
Steve.
So, Steve, what do you do for a living?
I work at the public library. How about you?
I'm a university student.
That's great. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Hi, Jack. It's good to see you.
Wow, how long has it been? It seems like more than a year. I'm doing pretty well. How about you?
Not too bad.
What movie did you come to see?
I came here to see Matrix Revolution. How about you?
I'm going to watch Finding Nemo.
Hey Jack, it's good to see you.
Wow, how long has it been? It seems like more than a year. I'm doing pretty well. How about you?
Not too bad.
What movie did you come to
I
see?
came here to see Matrix Revolution. How about you?
I'm going to watch Finding Nemo. Hello, how are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Today I will describe this picture to you. Do you can see it? The picture when me and my friends in senior high school. The first picture, there are 4 people. There is me and my friends. On the left, there are Yulita, me, Asti, and Putri. We've been friends for a long time, that's since junior high school. First, her name is Yulita. She has a humble nature, good and not overbearing. But she's a bit stubborn and always jealous when me and 2 other friends joking. Even though we do not talking about her. But behind it is like that she is the girl who passion. She have medium and high body fitting to her body. Second, it was me. My name is Nisa, but friends often call me Icha. It is the name of my manner. I have a fat body, and I have a lot of moles on cheeks. Third, her name is Asti. She has a friendly nature, kind and humble. She is a smart girl. She often gets champions in the school. She was a diligent girl. She has a medium body and she is a sweet girl. Finally, her name is Putri, but we often call her Puti. She is a good girl and friendly. She has a medium body and also height. She is a pretty girl and sweet, but we are studying in the different university, except me and Asti. I hope someday we will meet again because I miss them so much. And the second photo is taken when we are class meeting after semester examination. We are use red uniforms. It is our class shirts. Everyone in the photo picked a cheerful face because it was still early and still excited. Who sat at the in front of it's called Dea. She is a sweet girl, beautiful and smart. And in front of her name's Alexa. And the third photo was taken when the second day of class meeting. Besides me was named Zaza. She has a medium body, and next to us there are Cynthia, Uti, and Asti. Then in front of us there are Gina, Retno, Anissa, Sri, and Fitri. Gina is a beautiful girl who clever and smart. Nisa is a cute girl who uses eyeglasses. Between Gina and Nisa is Retno. She is a pretty girl, but she was shy. In addition, there are Sri. Nisa, she was a girl who was always cheerful and pretty. And beside of Sri is Fitri. She was pensive and she has a high body. And the last picture is a picture of all members of our class and homeroom, taken one Friday after Friday morning lecture. The photo is the last photo taken before the national final exams. Now we are study in the different place, but there are some same. I'm very sad. I really miss them. And I really miss the moment of gathering, joking, laughing, sad, eat, take pictures with them. I hope someday we will meet again and become successful people. Okay, so my description of the image. Sorry for my mistake. Have a nice day and see you again.